is finished. Left on here a little bit longer than I typically like to because I noticed the live went down randomly. I had to get it back up. Which, like, I didn't press a button. I don't know what made it stop. Makes no sense to me. Alright. Move that from the heat real quick. I'm going to throw some eggs now. Yeah, I have no idea what made my live go down because I didn't press a button at all and the live ended. Lots of butter, lots of butter. Okay, time for the eggs. I do want it nice and hot here. The eggs cook a little fast, sometimes it's easier not to break the yolk. I think I do want it nice and hot. Okay, now let's go. Water in the sink on, because that is useful when you're cracking eggs, to have the sink running. Alright. One more. All right. Get them eggs back on the heat, shall we? Alright, see there? Got our eggs going. Just started to get eggs going. So I'll let them thicken up a little. While I'm doing that, I'm going to put some jelly on my toast. I like jelly on toast, so I'm going to go off camera for a minute and start putting jelly on these while the eggs are sitting there cooking. So jelly's not very good for you, not very healthy, way too many calories, but boy does it taste good on your buttered toast. Of course, you can always make up for the calories that the jelly does if you eat super lean the rest of the day. Maybe you spend the rest of the day eating chicken and broccoli, you can have whatever you want for breakfast. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm just saying. Well, it sounds like I got the heat too hot. I might. Yeah, they're cooking pretty fast. That's okay. If they cook fast, I can get some food faster. What's going on, everybody? I was doing a live a second ago and it knocked me off. I don't know why. So I had to get it back up. Got some pepper on these eggs. It tastes better to me if you put pepper on the eggs before they're finished cooking, because then it's like the pepper's in the egg, you know what I mean? I think it's about time to flip my eggs. I want them to still be running, and the kind of noises they're making, I don't know if they're still going to be running. I've also found a little trick. If you're having trouble separating your eggs, I know it's a lot of butter. If you're having trouble separating the eggs, if you put some butter right where you're going to cut them and separate them, it makes it way easier. Anyway, butter there. Because sometimes if they're sticking together while you're trying to separate them, you break the yolks. I don't want that. I want my yolks runny. Tastes better that way. Over medium. Over medium. Not over easy. I want to make sure everything's completely cooked, but I still want the yellow runny. So, over medium is about right. I don't want there to be any raw white part at all. But runny yellows I do indeed want. I use way too much butter. I love it. Here, we can see the pan right now. See what it looks like. There it is. The eggs. All right. Push back over here. All right. I think it's time to flip them. Yeah, and these are essentially going to be completely finished as soon as I flip them. That's the level we're at. Oh, I'm in trouble getting that one on my flipper, on my turner. There we go. This one I'm going to go ahead and scoop out. That one's done. This one too. Scoop out, put it directly on top of my toast. One last flip. I was having trouble flipping it with the other 3 eggs in the pan, so took those other eggs out first. The more eggs you have in here, the harder it is to make fried eggs without busting the yolks. But I've pulled off making like 8 before without busting the yolks, which I thought that was a feat, because I say more than 4 is pretty difficult. Boom. And because I love my butter, so I can spread it on the plate. I can rinse my pan out. Alright, now I make this to be yummy, not presentable, right? So I don't have it plated like you would at a restaurant. I just have it plopped on there on top of the toast. But let me tell you, it's delicious. How about a little bit of salt? That's what I think. I like salt on my eggs. How about you guys? Okay, now I just do a little bit of cleanup and I get to eat. Hey, kitty cat. Yes, meow. Hey, other kitty cat. Meow, meow, meow. All right, and that's meal 1 for the day. All right, everybody. What's up, guys? How you doing, Austin, Sarah? Thanks for joining me. All right, well, I'm gonna go eat. I'll see you guys later.